Good afternoon, grade 9 result together with grade 9 Einstein. I am Angelica Fernando, your mathematics teacher. Here is an important reminder for this meeting. Everyone should actively participate in the discussion and activities. And don't be shy to ask me if you have any questions. Is that clear? Okay. So our topic for today is all about transforming quadratic function from standard form, which is y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c into vertex form, which is y is equal to a multiplied by x minus h squared plus k, where a is the leading coefficient, h is the x-coordinate of the vertex, k is the y-coordinate of the vertex, and the ordered pair h and k is the vertex of the parabola. So we have here example number 1, and the given direction here is transform the following function into the form y is equal to a multiplied by x minus h squared plus k. The function is y is equal to x squared minus 4x minus 10. So this function is written in general form. The next step that we're going to do is to interchange the negative 10. So to make it 0, we add positive 10 both sides. Take note class na kapag nag-add kayo ng positive 10, dapat ganun din to the other side to make it balance. Which is y plus 10 is equal to x squared minus 4x minus 10 plus 10. So nakikita nyo na nag-add tayo ng positive 10 sa may tabi ng y, then ganun din to the other side. So, negative 10 plus 10 is equal to 0. So, our new equation is y plus 10 is equal to x squared minus 4x. The next step is get the coefficient of the linear term, which is the negative 4. The negative 4 divided by 2 is equal to negative 2. Then after that, kukunin natin yung square ng negative 2, which is negative 2 squared is equal to positive 4. Then, we add positive 4 both side. Yung nakuha natin dito, i-add natin siya both side, which is y plus 10 plus 4 is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 4. So, ito na siya. Nag-add tayo ng positive 4 here. Ganun din dito sa kabila. So, positive 10 plus 4 is equal to positive 14. So, y plus 14 is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 4. So, as you can see class, x squared minus 4x plus 4 is a perfect square trinomial. The next step that we're going to do is to factor it out and make it a square of binomial. So the factor of x squared minus 4x plus 4 is equal to x minus 2 multiplied by x minus 2 or x minus 2 squared. Paano nga ba nangyari yon? X multiplied by x is equal to x squared. Negative 2 plus negative 2 is equal to negative 4. Then negative 2 multiplied by itself is equal to positive 4. So the factor of x squared minus 4x plus 4 is x minus 2 squared. The next step is to interchange the positive 14. So we minus negative 14 both sides, which is y plus 14 minus 14 is equal to x minus 2 squared minus 14. 14 minus 14 is equal to 0. So it will become y is equal to x minus 2 squared minus 14. Since the equation is y is equal to x squared minus 4x minus 10 is written in general form, we transform it into vertex form, which is y is equal to x minus 2 squared minus 14. Then now, we identify the value of h and k coordinates. So the value of h is positive 2. So bakit nga ba naging positive 2? Because we get the additive inverse of negative 2, which is positive 2. Then the value of k is negative 14. So our h and k is 2 and negative 14. The next is I will show you the shortcut way on how to do it. So in finding each value, we use the formula h is equal to negative b over 2a. So the equation is y is equal to x squared minus 4x minus 10. After that, we identify the value of a, b, and c, which is our a is equal to positive 1, b is equal to negative 4, and c is negative 10. So using the formula h is equal to negative b over 2a, we substitute the value of a, b, and c. So it will become h is equal to negative multiplied by negative 4 over 2 multiplied by 1. Negative multiplied by negative 4 is equal to positive 4. Negative 2 multiplied by 1 is equal to positive 2. So 4 divided by 2 is equal to positive 2. So the value of h is equal to positive 2. The next is we find the value of k. So in finding the value of k, we use the formula k is equal to 4ac minus b squared over 4a. So since the equation is y is equal to x squared minus 4x minus 10, again, we substitute the values of a, which is 1, the values of b, which is negative 4, then the values of c, which is negative 10. So it will become a is equal to 4 multiplied by 1 times negative 10 minus negative 4 squared over 4 multiplied by 1. 1 multiplied by negative 10 is equal to negative 10. Then negative 4 squared is positive 16. So k is equal to 4 multiplied by negative 10. Copy natin yung sign. Then yung square ng negative 4, which is 16. Then 4 multiplied by 1 is equal to positive 4. After that, 4 multiplied by negative 10 is equal to negative 40. Then, i-copy lang natin yung negative 16 over 4. Negative 40 minus 16 is equal to negative 56. Then, divided by 4. So, negative 56 divided by 4 is equal to negative 14. So, k is equal to negative 14. So, since our goal is to transform it into vertex form, which is y is equal to a multiplied by x minus h squared plus k, isa-substitute lang natin yung nakuha nating value ng h and k, which is, or it will become y is equal to yung value ng a natin, which is 1, Then x minus 2 square minus 14. Or we can also write as y is equal to x minus 2 square minus 14. So we have here example number 2, which is y is equal to 2x squared minus 4x plus 5. So dito, ang ipapakita ko na lang ay yung conventional way on how to do it. First is we interchange positive 5. So we minus negative 5 side. Just like what I said a while ago, if you minus negative 5, dapat ganun din to the other side to make it balance. So it will become y minus 5 is equal to 2x squared minus 4x plus 5 minus 5. 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. So it will become y minus 5 is equal to 2x squared minus 4x. So since 5 minus 5 is equal to 0, kahit wag na natin siyang ilagay dito. Then, we separate the terms with the variable from the constant term, hence the parentheses. Next, we factor out the coefficient 2. Thus, y minus 5 is equal to 2 multiplied by x squared minus 4x. 2 multiplied by x squared is equal to 2x squared. 2 multiplied by negative 2x is equal to negative 4x. Then the next step is get the coefficient of the linear term, which is negative 2. So, how do we get the coefficient of the linear term? In getting the coefficient of the linear term, we divide it into 2, which is negative 2 multiplied by 2 is equal to negative 1. Again, kukunin natin yung square ng negative 1. So, negative 1 square is equal to positive 1. So, we add positive 1 both side. Kung ano yung nakuha nating sagot dito, mag-add tayo ng positive 1 both side. So, it will become y minus 5 plus 2 multiplied by 1 is equal to 2 multiplied by x squared minus 2x plus 1. Kung napapansin nyo, class, why there is positive 2 here? Because we multiply 2 in the other side, which is 2 multiplied by x squared minus 2x plus 1. So, dapat mag-multiply din tayo to the other side to make it balance. Then, 2 times 1 is equal to positive 2. So, it will become y minus 5 plus 2 is equal to 2 multiplied by x squared minus 2x plus 1. So, as you can see, x squared minus 2x plus 1 is a perfect square trinomial. Then, negative 5 plus 2 is equal to negative 3. Then, the next step that we are going to do is to factor it out and make it square of binomial. So, the factor of x squared minus 2x plus 1 is x minus 1 times x minus 1 or x minus 1 square. Paano nga ba ulit nangyari yun? X multiplied by x is equal to x squared. Negative 1 plus negative 1 is equal to negative 2. Negative 1 multiplied by itself is equal to positive 1. So the factor of x squared minus 2x plus 1 is x minus 1 squared. Then the next step that we're going to do is to interchange the negative 3. So we add positive 3 both sides. So it will become y is equal to, or y minus 3 plus 3 is equal to 2 multiplied by x minus 1 squared plus 3. Negative 3 plus 3 is equal to 0. So our function is y is equal to 2 multiplied by x minus 1 squared plus 3. Then now, we identified the h and k coordinates. So the value of h is positive 1. Bakit nga ba naging positive 1 yon? Because we get the additive inverse of negative 1, which is positive 1. Then the value of k is positive 3. So the h and k coordinates is 1 and 3. Do you have any questions or clarifications? Okay, if there is no more questions left, let us proceed to our second topic, which is graph a quadratic function and find its domain, range, intercepts, axis of symmetry, vertex, and the direction of the opening of the parabola. So let us consider this example class. The equation is y is equal to x squared plus 4x plus 3. So in that equation, our quadratic term is x squared. And the linear term is 4x. And the constant term is positive 3. So what is the formula in getting the x coordinate of the vertex or the h values? So we use the formula h is equal to negative b over 2a. Again, we substitute the values of negative b or the values of b, which is 4. Then the values of a, which is the positive 1. So it will become h is equal to negative 4 over 2 multiplied by 1. So negative 2 multiplied by 1 is equal to positive 2. Negative 4 divided by 2 is equal to negative 2. So the values of h is equal to negative 2. Then now our x coordinate is equal to negative 2. Since the values of h is negative 2, we put negative 2 at the center of the table of values. Yan na siya. Then we find the values of k. So what is the formula in getting the values of k or the y coordinate of the vertex based on the topic that I discussed from the previous lesson? So we use the formula k is equal to 4ac minus b squared over 4a. So using the formula k is equal to 4ac minus b squared over 4a, we substitute again the values of a, which is 1, the values of b, which is 4, and the values of c, which is positive 3. So it will become k is equal to 4 multiplied by 1 times 3 minus 4 squared over 4 times 1. So 4 times 1 is equal to positive 4. Then 4 times 3 is equal to positive 12. Then 4 multiplied by itself is equal to positive 16, which is k is equal to 12. Then copy the sign, which is the negative. Then the square of 4 is equal to positive 16. So 4 times 1 is equal to positive 4. 12 minus 16 is equal to negative 4. Then copy the denominator, which is positive 4. So negative 4 divided by 4 is equal to negative 1. So now our y coordinate is equal to negative 1. The next, like for example, this is the number line. Or the x-axis. The next step that we are going to do is to set the x values. So to set the x value, we get the 3 number at the right side of negative 2, which is negative 1, 0, and 1. Then we get the 3 number of the left side of negative 2, which is negative 5, negative 4, and negative 3. So this is now the table of values. So since we have the values of x, now we are going to find the values of y. So now we are going to find the values or the y value of, or if x is equal to negative 5. So in getting the y values, using the original equation, y is equal to x squared plus 4x plus 3, we substitute the values of x, which is negative 5. So it will become y is equal to negative 5 squared plus 4 multiplied by negative 5 plus 3. Negative 5 squared is equal to positive 25. 4 times negative 5 is equal to negative 20. Then 25 minus 20 is equal to positive 5. Then copy the positive 3. So 5 plus 3 is equal to positive 8. So if the values of x is equal to negative 5, then the value of our y is equal to positive 8. So yun na yung, since positive 8 ang nakuha natin dito, yun ang ilalagay natin na value ng ating y. How about if our x is equal to negative 4? Again, using the original equation, y is equal to x squared plus 4x plus 3. We substitute the values of x, which is negative 4. So it will become y is equal to negative 4 squared plus 4 times negative 4 plus 3. Negative 4 multiplied by itself is equal to positive 16. 4 multiplied by negative 4 is equal to negative 16. Then copy the positive 3 or bring down positive 3. 16 minus 16 is equal to 0. So 0 plus 3 is equal to positive 3. So if the values of x is equal to negative 4, then the value of our y is equal to positive 3. So how about if x or if our x is equal to negative 3? Again, using the original equation, y is equal to x squared plus 4x plus 3, we substitute the values of x, which is the negative 3. So it will become y is equal to negative 3 squared plus 4 multiplied by negative 3 plus 3. Negative 3 multiplied by negative 3 is equal to positive 9. 4 multiplied by negative 3 is equal to negative 12. Then copy the positive 3. So 9 minus 12 is equal to negative 3. Negative 3 plus 3 is equal to 0. So if the value of our x is equal to negative 3, then the value of our y is equal to 0. So that are the step or solutions in getting the y value. Now, we use our table of values to graph our quadratic function. So here is the graph. We graph first the coordinates negative 5 and positive 8. So hanapin muna natin yung negative 5 sa x-axis. So ito siya. Then, at the y-axis, hanapin natin yung positive 8. So yon. Then, dito siya nag-intercept. So, this is the graph of negative 5 and 8. The next is negative 4 and 3. Hanapin muna natin yung negative 4 sa x-axis. Ito siya. Then, the y value or the y, which is the positive 3. Ito siya. Then, negative 3 and 0. Negative 2 and negative 1. Negative 1 and 0. 0 and 3. 1 and 8. So, after that, pwede na natin siyang i-connect. So, the vertex is negative 2 and negative 1. Then, the opening, since ganitong itsura niya, this is upward. Then, the maximum or minimum, since upward siya, this is minimum. Then, the axis of symmetry, since x is equal to h and our h is equal to negative 2, then the values of x is equal to negative 2. So, the domain is all real numbers and the range is negative 1. So, since k is equal to negative 1, kung kanina sa axis of symmetry, nag-focus tayo sa values ng h or dx, dito naman sa range, dito, sa may y values tayo mag-focus, which is the negative 1. So, our range is negative 1. Then, since upward siya, then the range is y is greater than or equal to negative 1. So that's all for today. Do you have any questions or clarifications? Okay, since there's no more questions left, Thank you class, and God bless.